Welcome to the Darlington FC podcast. This week we've been invited down to Longfield School for a Darlington training session where we've caught up with some of the players and staff to get their thoughts.
Saturday, I normally get there for about 12:15, 12:30, get myself prepared. If there's anyone wants any treatment early doors, I can get it over and done with then. Then the lads start coming in about 1 o'clock, and then we can start getting down to sort of match preparation stuff, massages and stretching and things like that, just before they go out with Martin, before the warm-up. The one major one I think is well documented, which is Gary Brown. It was a pleasure to work with, to be fair. Everything he asked him to do, he did, and he's back in double time. About a month before, I'd say, before he should have been. But that's down to him, totally. You know, good lad to work with. Not really. We've done enough work to suggest that he'd be okay. No, I have no concerns at all with Gary. He's like I say, he's come through a lot of rehabilitation and done very well. One season this time, but prior to that I was with Darlington for 14 years. Worked in the youth system, worked with the first team. Yeah. I was at Middlesbrough. I spent 4 seasons at Middlesbrough in their academy. Enjoyed every minute of it, but I wanted to work with senior players more. You know, get more involved, hands-on, and that was it really. I haven't seen a change in standards. If anything, these lads probably work as hard as full-time pros do. Martin certainly, a good manager, he works hard. Brian, Tony, yeah, they're all top boys, you know what they do, yeah. I wouldn't say there's been a drop in standard at all. You've got more time to spend with players. If you're full-time, you've got time. You can get them in next morning and do a cool-down, or you can get them in on Monday morning and do a cool-down. You can get hands-on straight away. You've just got more time with them. You know, in amateur or semi-pro football, which what we're in, it's difficult to spend that much time with them. Because guys have jobs, full-time jobs. I have, you know, so it's hard to sort of give your full time to a player who's injured. I think that there's a lot of togetherness with the lads. They do work hard for each other, they work hard in training, the staff work hard with them. You know, off the park they get on well. There's a lot going for them, yeah. Good set of lads. Undoubtedly, yeah, they do look after themselves. A lot of the lads go in the gym during the week. There's a lot of conditioning going on, so they do get to a high level of fitness and maintain it through the season. Yeah, I think any injuries we've had, I think it's just soft tissue, daft little niggles. You know, there's not a lot of major stuff. There's not a lot of soft tissue, sort of hamstrings, quad strains, any of that type of injury happens really. Depending on the injury, a lot I work a lot of soft tissue stuff, so a lot of massage, ultrasound, stretching, taping techniques, just things like that. Oh, promotion, without a doubt. You know, that's what we want. You know, we need to push on as a club.
Automatic about playoffs.
Either.